Drama in D.C. Once again, the communications director, Anthony Scaramucci, is out after only 11 days on the job.
The president had tweeted about this just this morning, that there was no chaos in the White House. But following Scaramucci's resignation, it is clear the drama in D.C. is not over. Local 10 News reporter Amy Viteri in the newsroom to explain it all.
Well, Janine and Calvin, Anthony Scaramucci out. You said it tonight after the White House appointed a new chief of staff, and also new tonight, details in the president's role in the controversy involving his son Donald Trump Jr.'s meeting with a Russian lawyer in Trump Tower during the presidential campaign.
Forced out in one of the quickest, most colorful tenures in West Wing history.
He does not have a role at this time in the Trump administration.
Just 11 days after taking the job, Anthony Scaramucci out as White House Communications Director. This at the urging of newly named White House Chief of Staff John Kelly. From day one, the brash Wall Street financier made it clear his loyalty was to the president.
I love the president. I obviously love the country.
He also fueled rumors of bad blood between himself and then Chief of Staff Reince Priebus.
Some brothers are like Cain and Abel. Other brothers can fight with each other and get along. I don't know if this is repairable or not. That will be up to the president.
Then bizarre headlines as Scaramucci called up a reporter, going off on Priebus, who he called a paranoid schizophrenic, and launching a profane attack against the president's chief strategist, Steve Bannon.
The president certainly felt that Anthony's comments were inappropriate for a person in that position.
Monday morning, Scaramucci was in the room as General John Kelly took over as chief of staff. Then this statement from the White House confirming Scaramucci was out. Mr. Scaramucci felt it was best to give Chief of Staff John Kelly a clean slate and the ability to build his own team. We wish him all the best.
I predict that General Kelly will go down in terms of the position of Chief of Staff, one of the great ever.
General Kelly has the full authority to operate within the White House, and all staff will report to him.
Also developing tonight, sources now telling ABC News it was President Trump who personally dictated his son Donald Jr.'s first statement about that meeting with a Russian lawyer at Trump Tower in June of last year, in which he claimed the meeting was related to adoption and not a campaign issue at the time. Trump Jr. later admitted he accepted the meeting after the promise of information damaging to Hillary Clinton. A member of Trump's legal team told ABC News the characterizations are inaccurate and not pertinent. We're live in the newsroom. Amy Viteri, Local 10 News.